Hello! So as much as I like using sliders and other stabilizing equipment, I shot this video sequence just using a tripod and a video head. In today's video, I thought I'd share some of the techniques I use to create motion with an otherwise static rig. To start off, in order to get nice smooth pan and tilts with your video head, you're going to make sure it's balanced, or in other words, the center of gravity of the camera rig is above the center of gravity of the video head. In order to check this really easily, you could just loosen the knob on the side, and if your camera starts tilting one way or the other, we could just slide the camera plate forward or back to stabilize it. And thus, when we do our pan and tilts, we won't have to fight against gravity. This brings me to my favorite way to use my video head, which, unlike the last tip, is actually to unbalance your camera rig on the video head so it automatically starts tilting forward or backward. And this could lead to really nice smooth automatic tilts because you're not having to interact with your camera rig. And this is how I got the favorite shot of my video sequence was when I was opening the box, revealing the light inside, and the camera follows the motion upward. I think what also works really well is that the motion of the camera complements the motion within the scene. If indeed you're manually panning or tilting your video head, you want to make sure you're using the handle and applying the pressure at the end of the handle so the force you're applying is furthest from the center of rotation. And simply put, this will allow you to create smoother pan and tilts. But if you can't apply good constant pressure, you could always use a bongo tie or rubber band to help you even out your fluctuations in pressure. Also, another creative shot I did with my tripod was tilting the whole tripod rig over to do a reveal shot of what's inside the box. And this is really easy to do by locking off your front two tripod legs so you can use it as a hinge and then tilt your camera back and forth. If you have good autofocus, I would recommend you use that so you could track your subject as you move closer, but if not, you could always set it as manual focus, then when you pull back, it'll be out of focus. And then you could reverse that in post if you prefer coming into focus. Hello, Nathaniel from the future, editing the video, and well, actually from the past since you're watching the video. But I thought I'd show you a few tips and tricks. Really simple to add a little motion to your static tripod shots. So here in Premiere Pro, we got this clip that's it's just a clip, and I think I want to draw a little more emphasis to our subject here. So I'm going to add a zoom. So I'm going to go to the beginning of the clip, make sure scale, by default it's like this. So make sure scale and select it, and we have a keyframe. Then we could go to the end, down arrow, we can add a keyframe. Let's just move that keyframe back one frame so we could see where we are. Here, actually, let's move it here so we're not obstructed. We want to zoom it in. You could just drag to see how much you want to zoom. Oops. Say maybe 115. Then if we play it, a nice zoom, and just add some motion to our clip. Of course, you could drag this to the end now. And it's also looking a little crooked, so we can add a rotation to it. So if we click rotation, maybe right here, we want to rotate it -1. Bam! And that's how you can add a quick keyframe to enhance your static shots. Overall, I hope these tips were helpful and shows that you don't necessarily need a gimbal to have a little bit of motion in your video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and that's all I have. Okay, bye! Dude, that's actually pretty cool.
Alright, make sure to sub to Nathaniel on youtube.com/Nathaniel.
Dude, now I know how to get smooth pans.
The key is the bongo tie. Now remember that when you edit this video.